My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to use if and function. If and function. We have a table here that show the list of vendors, invoice value, their due dates, paid. You can see that we are paid 3 vendors out of this 17 list of vendors. And we have number of days. The first thing we will calculate is to calculate the number of days each invoice will fall due. Put your console here, press equals to if function. We use if function. If function will ask you 3 questions. The first one is logical test, value if it is true. The third one, value if it is false. Now, our logical test is that if this paid amount is equal to nothing, it means that the money has not been paid. This is the logical test. If this E2 is equals to nothing, it means that the money has not been paid. Comma, if it is true that it has not been paid, what do you want me to return, Mr. Sunday? Now, I want you to return the number of days that will remain for this invoice to fall due. Now say that the due date minus today's date. Today's date is 8th June 2024. By tomorrow, it will change automatically to 9 June 2024. Next tomorrow, it will change to 10. You press comma again. If the value is false, what do you want me to return? Which means that if this space is not empty, it means that the money has been paid. So show me nothing. Show me nothing. It means that the money has been paid. Close your bracket. Now, press enter. It shows 8 days. It means that in the next 8 days, this particular invoice, Daramola John and Co. 300,000 will fall due on the 16th. Today's date is 8th June 2024. In the next 8 days, this particular invoice will fall due. Now let's calculate the number of invoice that fall within the range, the bracket of 0 days to 30 days. Press equals to if bracket and again bracket. The and function will be asking you logical 1, logical 2, logical 3. Now you now ask this function, this logical 1, the first one, if this space is greater than 0 or equals to 0. That's our logical 1. Press comma. Our logical 2, if this space is less than 30, is less than or equals to 30 days. Close your brackets. Now we have true with the and function. We want to continue with if function because we have closed our bracket for the and function. Comma. Value if it is true, we continue with if function. What do you want me to return if the value it is true? If it is true, I want you to return the invoice value. Comma. If it is false, if it did not fall due within 0 days to 30 days, if it is false, what do you want me to return, Mr. Sunday? Return nothing. Close the brackets, press enter. We can see that it gives us, now it gives us 300,000 because number of days is 8. 8 days. 8 days fall within 0 days to 30 days. That's why we have this one. Now, before I use, instead of using the same formula here, another one, I can copy and paste it here. But before I paste, I want you to notice something. We can see that I did not put any dollars and I did not lock anything. This is F2, F2, and C2, the one I asked to return, which is invoice value. If I copy and paste it here, double click, you will see that the F2 here, it has moved to the G2. And the one under the C2, it has moved to the D2. Therefore, we need to lock this F2. You put $sign at the back of the F so that it will not move when you are moving it. put dollar sign at this F and put dollar sign at the back of the C, capital C, which is alphabetical number. But this one, the two, it can move because when by the time we drag it down, it can move to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can now press enter, copy, paste here. Now we have it here. What we need to change here is only the number of days. This one is within 0 to 30 days, but this one is 31 to 60 days. We will now change this one, double click, change this is 0 to 31 and change the less than to 60 days. Press enter. Come here again, double click. Come here again, change this one to 61 days and come here, change this one to 90 days. Press enter. It means that the number of these 8 days did not fall within the bracket 31 to 60 days and 61 to 90 days. Let's highlight it and drag it down. We can see that the one that shows 0 day, it means that the money fall due today. Today is 8th June 2024. Due date is 8th June 2024. The one that fall due on the 51 days, and then 51 day, is fall within this bracket, which is 31 to 60 days. The one for 76 is fall due within the 61 to 90 days. And the one that show nothing, it means that the money has been paid. That's why it show nothing, that there is no future date. And this one again, it has been paid, it show nothing that we are going to pay, so we are not paying anything for this one. Let's create a heading. Let's create a column at the top by pressing shift control plus sign. Press another one, making 2. This one, number of invoices, total of amounts. Now let's count the number of invoice that remain within the one that fall within 0 days to 30 days by using the count function. Count function, close the bracket, press enter. Copy this one, paste it here as well. Come here, sum up this space, close the bracket, press enter. Copy, paste it here. Let's give this one a border by pressing Alt HBA. Now let's put this one at the center. Click here, Ctrl B to bold it. Now we can see that the total money that fall due within 0 day to 30 days is 3.1 million. The one that fall due in the future day 31 to 60 days is 3.6 and 2.1 for 61 to 90 days. If you want to confirm the total of what we did, that the total amount that remain to be paid in future is 8.9 million naira down here. And if you want to confirm of what we did, hold down your control key, click on this, and click on this. You will see that the 10.8 million naira is equals to the total of 10.8 million naira we have here, which means that what we did is very perfect. Thank you for listening. As a financial controllers as well or accountant, you can predict your money, the money that you spend in the future, for you to do what? To plan your cash flow or your cash management very well. Thank you for listening. God bless you. I remain Sunday Bada.